game. Blouses.
Gallon chuck.
Disaster.
Spaghetti.
Disaster.
Well, I mean, I'm no doctor.
We now join America's most popular show, already in progress. Everybody loves
Mitch and Sean. You guys are the greatest duo.
Fantastic.
That team sure did suck last night. They just plain sucked. I've seen teams suck before, but they were the suckiest bunch of sucks that ever sucked.
You pour me into a glass? Straight from the can. Straight from the can.
All right, welcome everybody to another edition of the Post Game Pints podcast. This time we are live on location from La Brosse, and it's a very special edition because we are launching the new Campbell and Gallo Coffee IPA. So thank you to anybody who took the time to come out and support the beer and support the podcast. Give yourselves a round of applause so you can be heard on the podcast.
I do, before we start here, Gallo, shout out to Dan. Dan's like, he's taking pictures, he's waving. Dan's the guy that makes the beer. Dan is the one that actually makes the beer here at La Brosse. And
he is literally a chemist.
Yeah, no, that you have a PhD in chemistry?
I don't think Campbell knows what a PhD is.
I tell people that you have a PhD in chemistry, but Dan over there, he put the beer together. He put the Angry Gallo. I don't know why Gallo's not wearing my T-shirt. I'm wearing his T-shirt.
I don't look good in purple.
I look good in red and purple.
Good for you.
Yeah. But Dan made those beers. I know you all love that beer. And then we came with the idea to do the Campbell Gallo beer. And I appreciate everybody coming out today to support that here at La Brosse. Pick it up on your way out. And if you're listening on the podcast, make sure 133 La Brosse. Beautiful location. Beautiful day. Love this day. And pick it up. Campbell Gallo. Do you get a percentage off if you mention me?
I don't know. You have to ask
I think
Dan.
you pay more if you mention Gallo and less if you mention me.
That's fair.
I think that's the way that it works.
So coming up on the podcast, here's what we're going to do. We want it to be interactive, so feel free to shout and argue and yell at whatever we say. It's cool. The microphones will barely pick you up anyways. And we are going to have a rapid fire where we talk very quickly about some of the topics that actually you guys have presented in this hat. We will have a pop quiz where somebody will challenge me for hockey knowledge. It's hockey, right?
Yeah, it's hockey.
Hockey knowledge. And then
You're going to win.
And then we'll argue.
And then we'll do
argue
the
about
classic
something.
sports argument. Are the Habs or Leafs going to be better in 2021, 2022? Did I do that right? Did I write
2021, 2022.
Or did you just say 21, 22?
What do you guys think?
2020. Too many 20. 21, 22, right? That's the way to do it? Who's going to be better? So we always start off the podcast here, brought to you by La Brosse, with the rapid fire. Now, I told Dave to get some Post-its. He brought 2,000 Post-its. I just needed a couple Post-its for ideas of topics, and we were going to send it out to you. Thank you, everybody that's here at La Brosse. And I have no idea, because I know there's some of your friends, some of my friends, some listeners here to the Post Game Pints podcast. I have no idea what these topics are.
You think people left their names?
No, not
or
a chance.
Or are they all unanimous?
I don't know.
Unanimous
I
entries.
crumpled a few. I threw them in here. All right, Gallo, I'm just going to give you one.
All
You
right.
start that. This is our first of the rapid fire. We're going to do 5 or 6 of these, so if you wrote one and it didn't get, I apologize. Maybe we'll save it for another podcast. Not the one about you, Adam.
All right, Campbell, topic number 1. Will Nick Suzuki have more than 70 points this season?
Oh, you're asking the wrong guy. I already told you he was going to be a point-a-game player, baby. Nick Suzuki is a point-a-game player. I know that he's only had 41 points in a shortened season and 41 points in his rookie season, but I expect special things from Nick Suzuki. To me, 82 is my mark for him, and it's way too high for anybody because I think if you could put a plus-minus, it's probably around 61, 65, 61, 62, 63 points for the season for Nick Suzuki. But I think so highly of Nick Suzuki. You're asking for 70 points. I'm going above.
I mean, I don't know how many players got 70 points the last time the NHL played a full 82. And I don't feel like there was a ton of 70 points prorated last year in the NHL. Like, that's a big number. So I'll outline what I think is advantageous for Nick Suzuki and what might hold him back a little bit points-wise. He's going to be playing on the top line. He's going to have 2 good goal scorers in Toffoli and Caulfield. He's going to get all the Cookie power play time. He will be the most used forward on the power play for the Canadiens, and he'll be out there with under a minute left protecting leads, meaning he could get some goals on and points on empty nets if the Canadiens are holding on to a lead. What I think holds him back a little bit points-wise is he's very responsible defensively, so he pays attention to his own zone. So sometimes guys have to sacrifice a little bit defensively, offensively to play well in their own zone. To make
Yeah,
sure
but
they
here
don't
on
make
the
mistakes.
Habs, he's not the guy that's going to have to sacrifice that.
It's not
I
a-
think
it's
going to
not
be
about having-
Dvorak.
yeah.
I think it's going to be Evans. I
It's
think
not
it's
about having
whoever's
to
on the fourth line.
sacrifice. It's
Those
about
guys are
doing
going to
it
have to
anyways.
sacrifice.
It's about doing it anyways.
Well,
though.
because he's going to be going up against the top line. He's going to have the worst matchups. But there's a twinkle in Suzuki's eye that I think that potentially, I say 82 this year. I honestly, I've said
How
this
often
before.
are you looking and gazing into his eyes?
He's a sexy guy, man. I don't know. I kind of have the thing for Nick Suzuki.
Okay, that's good for you. I
Anybody
guess.
else here have a thing for Nick Suzuki? Yeah, see? That was my mom clapping.
Yeah, you guys got some
Paul,
weird in
watch
the family
out.
thing going
Paul,
on there.
watch out. My mom has a thing for Nick Suzuki. But I don't know. Nick, there's like a 50-year age gap there, so watch out.
Yeah. Look. To answer the question though, I'll take 70 points.
You'll take 70?
Yeah, and you know what reasoning I'll give you? I'll say that if Max Domi with the Canadiens can accumulate 73 points in a year, Nick Suzuki is a better hockey player than Max Domi, so I think Nick Suzuki can also pick up 70 points.
All right,
in a year.
take something out of the hat and give it to me. You choose, I
Yeah.
read.
Yeah.
I'm
First
scared.
one that
I'm
that I saw.
scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared about this one. Athletes with the first name Adam and the last name Ayat.
Is that a question or a statement?
I'll handle this one. Give me another one.
Yeah,
But I'll
yeah.
handle this one. Let me just say this. He thinks he's a forward, but he's a better defenseman. That's what I will say. All right, let's go. Gallo, I will hand this over to you.
Yes.
Who is going to win the WNBA championship?
I don't. Washington.
All right, I like it.
When is the WNBA championship?
It's at the end of the summer. It is a summer league.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the Phoenix. It's not Suns. They use another term. You're pointing at me. You know what it is. I know.
Are they
Phoenix,
the favorite?
but it's not the Suns. It's a
I
play
thought you
on
said
the
it was a
Suns.
summer league. How can we already have the favorite?
Yeah.
So the playoffs are now.
Yeah, it's a New York Liberty, and it's the Phoenix. Come on, give me anybody.
Somebody.
Mercury.
Google- Okay. Thank
Yes, I told you it was another planet. Perfect.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Gallo.
you. All right.
I'm gonna
next
go with
next
Mercury.
one we pulled is will the Habs make the playoffs?
Oh, easily. They're going to make the playoffs this year, and I know a lot of people don't think they're
easily.
easily.
Okay.
This may be they're in a new division, Gallo. I know you don't feel the same way I do, but I'm going to say easily they will make the playoffs in the 2 or 3 position.
What is easily? What qualifies as easily?
5 points.
5 points.
5 points is easy.
5 points is 2 wins and a tie.
1 point
Like,
is
I don't
not
know if
easily.
that's easily.
They're going to have to work.
Like
all
easily to
season
me
long.
is like 12 points.
12 points is going to be Florida making the playoffs.
Yeah, that's
And in second
easily.
place will be the
Florida
Habs.
will make it easily. Exactly.
Tampa will make it, and the Habs will be right there with Tampa.
Okay. If you say
Okay,
so.
so you answer the question. I answered
Well, okay, the Canadians will make the playoffs, but not easily. It's going to be tooth and nail until the end of the season. I think the one team I look at is Boston. Can the Canadians be better than the Bruins? And I think the answer is probably yes.
Mhm.
I don't really like the Bruins down the middle of the ice. I don't know about the Bruins in goal. I think their defense, like who is McAvoy paired with at this point? I'm not that high on the Bruins. I'll
The answer is Mike Riley.
say. Is it Mike Riley?
I think it is.
That is a defense pair that will allow a lot of goals against. So yeah, I'll say Montreal does make the playoffs.
Okay, that's
but
2.
not easily. Easily?
I said easily.
Easily.
You read this one.
Seriously.
I said easily.
Easily.
We're going to save that one for the classic sports arguments, Toronto versus Montreal.
Easily.
Easily. All right. What, you having a tough time because it's sticky?
Yeah, a little sticky. Montreal's top 4 centers will be who?
Oh, this is interesting. Montreal's top 4 centers. Do we agree that the number 1 and 2 is going to be Suzuki and Dvorak?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go Evans is in the bottom 2. But now where do we go? Are we going Paquette? Are we going... You and I, last podcast here on the Post Game Pints podcast, of course, I know you are all listeners, right? We both had Perreault playing center. Now that we've seen a preseason game where he didn't play center, do you feel different?
I feel different, and I don't want to take too much stock out of what we saw in the preseason game, but how can I not? Because, going into camp, I think it's Ryan Paling's job to lose, but he played really poorly. Like, we're recording this
What
podcast.
was he doing on that fourth goal?
The third one.
Third goal. He
the
was just
third goal.
watching.
He was
just watching.
He was a spectator.
Okay.
He was a major spectator on the third goal. But I'll say he cracks the lineup anyways. I think it's his job to lose, and he has to play poorly through the entirety of camp to not make the team. So I'll say Evans, Paling, Suzuki, and Dvorak.
I will say this. I will take Paling over Paquette. But Paquette is a guy that can be in and out of the lineup. And if Paling's not playing properly, then he's out. But I do think that Evans will be there every day. The only problem is I don't know if I want Evans being the guy playing with Hoffman and Gallagher every night.
Is it possible Paquette got slower?
Well, he was a fourth-line player anyways.
He does not have a lot of speed.
All right, give me one. I
Yeah,
got to read one.
okay.
All right, how are we doing on the rapid fire here?
I don't know. Two more.
Two more?
Let's
Two
go
more.
2 more.
All right, we got a lot here. Let's see. This is a well-folded one. Who is going to win the Stanley Cup, and why is it Toronto?
You want to save that one for later?
You want to save that one?
Wow.
You already have your Stanley Cup pick?
I mean, it's a very leading question if I've ever heard a leading
All
question.
right, just give me another
before.
one then.
Okay.
I'm going to
You
say
don't even want to acknowledge that?
whoever wrote that, it is not going to be Toronto. Toronto has to make the playoffs first. Is Tom Brady going back to New England?
Yes, next week. They play week 4, Tampa Bay. Can't wait for that matchup, by the way. That should be
a lot of fun.
fantastic. Will Tampa Bay go 3 for 3? Three
No.
cups in a row.
Tampa Bay, or you thinking the Buccaneers?
Oh, I guess it could be either, right?
No, Tampa's not winning the cup.
Who wrote
year.
this question? And did you mean football or hockey? Hockey.
All right. My answer is no. They're not going to. 3 years in a row, and I know that Corey Perry's going to be very disappointed about that. Corey Perry's going to be sad once again. I think Tampa Bay is very good. I think they're going to make the playoffs. I don't think they're as good as they have been, and I think it's just going to be too hard for them to make the final again.
Yeah, see, that's not even my logic. Like betting, I'm always going to take the field. So you're asking if one specific team is going to win the Stanley Cup. I'm going to say no, because I'll take every other team as being more likely to win the Stanley Cup. So if you say you can have Tampa, Campbell, and I get Colorado, Vegas, the Islanders, the Panthers, and I get all those teams on my side, I'm going to go with all the teams. So from a betting perspective, I'm going to say Tampa Bay does not do it.
Man, you did not even name the team that I thought was going to win the Stanley Cup. That's unfortunate.
Which team is that?
Well, we haven't had the question yet.
Okay. Last one.
Last one. Thank you for all the questions.
Everyone in the hat? All right, let's get through everyone in the hat.
Oh, I don't know if we could do
Random
this.
guy in the crowd is right.
Mark the Shark. Mark the Shark. New guy's name, can't pronounce it. You mean Gallo? It's Mitch Gallo. Who's the new guy? Which new guy are we talking about? Oh, the XHEJAJ.
Oh, yes, it's pronounced Jackeye.
It's Arbor Jackeye.
Jackeye.
It's funny. A story. So Arbor Jackeye. This is funny. So I texted Dan Robertson, voice of the Montreal Canadiens. I said, I have an idea how to say his name, but how would you say his name? And then he responded. He goes, well, I don't know how to say his name, but I'm going to ask some people. He asked some people. It wasn't even close. What I was going to say his last name was not even close to Jackeye. It wasn't even close.
I asked Stan, too, by the way, before I went on the pregame. Here,
I
next
had
one.
Zcash. Is Messi worth it?
Yes.
Okay. Rookie versus final year. Yager or LaFontaine? I don't know even what this means.
What are you? I'll go Yager.
I take LaFontaine.
Okay.
All right. When was Gallo and Campbell's first sporting event?
Like in attendance or playing?
Together? Together? The first time we played sports together must have been the Caribous.
Go Caribous.
When you showed up at McKibben's and you said you played baseball, and I called Adam and said we have a new pitcher. That's pretty fun. Question: Kotkaniemi.
Yes.
No.
That's a great question.
Kotkaniemi.
Kotkaniemi, question mark?
My answer is Teravainen. Who would win? I like this one. This is good. I think John Goins wrote this one. Hey, John. John Goins, future head coach of the Montreal Canadiens. Who would
He
win?
cringes when you say things like that.
He'd be great with the media.
That's true.
Women. Who would win? Women's Canadian hockey team versus the men's USA hockey team.
Repeat it?
The women's Canadian hockey team versus the men's USA hockey team.
I don't follow the question.
Would the women's Canadian team beat the men's USA team?
No?
Good answer. How many? Last
Austin
one.
Matthews would have about 100 goals in that game.
Last one. How many more years was Sidney Crosby going to play, and with what team?
I like that question.
How old is Sidney Crosby? He was save his
87.
care
He's
price.
He's
so
an
he's 34.
87 birthday, right?
He's 34.
Yeah.
All right.
So I say he plays until how many more years does he have on his contract?
Like 2.
Like 2, eh?
Yeah.
No, he's.
I'm not going to Google it. Do you want me to Google it?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
I'd be shocked if he didn't finish in Pittsburgh.
That's Pittsburgh or life.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
Pittsburgh for life.
He's not coming to the Canadians. Sorry, whoever wrote that question. Was that you, Paul? It was you. It was you, Paul, eh?
He's hoping he
Paul,
goes.
Paul, you wanted to play for the Habs, don't you?
It'd be a fun story, right?
Yeah.
I say he plays until. I say Ovechkin and Crosby finish the same year.
No, Ovechkin's going to leave early to go to the KHL.
Yeah, and then maybe Crosby finishes that year too. Hey man, he's been hurt a lot.
He's fine. He's good.
All right.
That is the rapid fire. Thank you for all the questions. I don't know if we hit them all, but I.
Give yourself a round of applause
Yeah.
again. Hey now.
All right. So next, what we want to do here on the Post Game Pints podcast, Campbell and Gallo. You can check us out on Twitter, Sean R. Campbell, Mitch Y. Gallo. Post Game Pints on Twitter. I want to do a pop quiz top 10. And if you don't know what a pop quiz top 10 is, I have a top 10 list here, and I quiz Gallo, but I need an opponent. Who thinks they know more about hockey than Gallo? Come on, I'm looking out here. I'm looking at that table of Gallo's friends over there. I need a competitor to go against Mitch Gallo in a pop quiz top 10. Trust me, I think you can beat Gallo in this.
There's going to be a prize given out, by the way.
Yeah, what are the prizes, by
we
the way?
have $50 at Putinville to give away, $50 at Vivaldi, and
no. Hey, Alex, you're giving up $50 at LaBrosse.
and $50 at LaBrosse.
Alex isn't even here, and we just told him he's
Yeah.
giving it away.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for who wants to go one-on-one with Gallo in a pop quiz top 10. Justin?
Let's go. Let's go. Apparently, he's being nominated.
All right, I like this. I like this.
Come on down.
All right. Gallo, you're going to have to share your
Yeah,
mic.
that's fine.
That's okay. You guys are friends. Other side of the table. Who do we have here, Gallo?
This is Eric.
Do I know Eric?
I think you've met him once or twice.
You know, the only thing about Eric is he doesn't pass.
They want to know if they could go 2 against 1 because I'm too strong at this.
Yes, can I do 2 against 1, please? Let's
All
go.
right.
All right. All right, so Gallo, who do we have here?
And this is Ryan.
Ryan
Yes.
and Eric. All right. It's okay. It's good. So the pop quiz top 10, the way that it works is whoever gets the most top 10 answers is going to win. And Gallo is the all-time leader on the pop quiz top 10. And today's category, oh, by the way, do not help Gallo, but feel free to help Ryan and Eric. Okay?
This seems a little unfair.
Yeah,
It's usually, who wants to be a millionaire? It's usually one phone a friend,
No, that's fine.
not a crowd of friends.
But make sure when you scream the answer, you don't give Gallo an answer as well. This is it's not the hardest pop quiz top 10, but nonetheless, I think this is something we could do. And today's category. Oh, by the way, Gallo, you're not going first.
Oh, okay.
If it is tied 5-5, you guys can confer before every answer. If it is tied 5-5, whoever gets the number one answer does get the win if it's tied 5-5. So the number one answer is very important. The Pop Quiz Top 10 category today is most goals scored in NHL history, but you're not Canadian. Non-Canadian top 10 most goals scored in the National Hockey League. So Ryan and Eric, I'm looking at you. You guys want to confer it. Number one answer is very important here, but
The
Eric,
hardest question ever posed.
okay. Gallo's already writing notes down. You guys can discuss amongst yourselves, but you guys get first crack at the first answer. Do you guys know where you're going to go? Top 10 non-Canadian goal scorers in the National Hockey League all time.
We're going to go with the grade 8.
That is good for the number 2 answer. That is not the number 1 answer. The grade 8 Ovechkin with 730 goals is the number 2 answer. Mitch Gallo is up.
All right, so who had the LaFontaine or Yager thing? Who had that before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with Jaromir Yager.
Jaromir Jagr for most goals scored by a non-Canadian. Hold on a sec. I know, but like, I made a list, and I don't see Jagr on it.
The number 1 answer.
I said goals.
I know you said goals.
Hold on a sec. Are you sure he's the number 1 answer?
Number 1 answer.
Jaromir Jagr is the number 1 answer. I know he was.
We
by the way.
we gave him that one for free.
When I said Ovechkin, by the way, because this is the way I roll, he was the number 3 answer. That's why, because I just skipped over Jagr.
He was too obvious.
All right, go ahead. So Gallo is 1-1, but he has the number 1 answer. Yeah, I know. 1 and 3.
Number 2 as soon as they pass me the microphone.
I told you Gallo was going to win anyways. All right, guys, I need an answer.
Mike Modano.
Mike Modano. Number 7, you're on the board, and you are leading 2-1. Mike Modano, number 7, very good, 561 goals. All right, Mitch Gallo, tell everybody who number 2 is.
Number 2 is Brett Hall.
Yes, Brett Hall is number 2. Mitch Gallo just rolling along. He's going to tell you who number 4 is after these guys don't. All right, Eric and Ryan, go ahead. Gallo's going to tell you who number 4. Gallo, you have to go high. Okay, just make sure because you are that much better. It is 2-2. Guys, it's yeah. Go. So go if you guys want another. You guys want to help out? I don't know. Fedorov, Bure.
We're going to go with Valerie Bure.
Valerie Bure did not make the list, but just as a help,
Pavel. Sorry.
Pavel is number 19 on the list. Okay. Number 19 did not make the list. Mitch Gallo, could you tell everybody who number 4 is?
I honestly don't know.
I think you know who number 4 is.
Well, I probably know, but I don't think I'm going to get number 4 right off the bat.
All right.
I'll go with Yari Curry.
Yari Curry is number 5, Mitch. You missed number 4, but Mitch Gallo does take a 3-2 lead here. I will be disappointed if you don't get number 4. You guys are trailing 3-2 here on the Pop Quiz Top 10. You guys just said Pavel Bure, who is 19. That means there are 18 other possible answers for you to choose from. Guys, I know this is hard when you're on the spot. Yeah. Here on the Post Game Pints podcast. Do you have an answer for me?
Mike Gartner.
Mike Gartner, he had like 20 seasons of 20 goals. He's not even in the top 10. He's not even in the top 20.
I like that answer. That's better than
yeah. And I think he's Canadian anyway, so you guys are wrong. So
Is he?
I don't know.
He might be.
Is Mike Gartner Canadian?
He might be American.
Oh, he's 100% Canadian.
Yeah,
non-Canadian is the answer.
Stop breaking the rules.
Yeah, he's number 8 on the list, but nonetheless.
All right, where is Teemu Selanne?
Yeah, there's the number 4 answer you were looking for. Teemu Selanne, Mitch Gallo with a 4-2 lead. That means Mitch Gallo just needs one more right answer here on the Pop Quiz Top 10. You guys got Modano, good for you, and Ovechkin, but other than that, you got nothing. Non-Canadians.
We were talking about Yari Curry, too. Huh?
You were talking about him, but he scored a lot more goals than Bure. There was a question about Adam. He might know a thing or two. I would listen to Adam.
Who? Yeah, you think?
You think? You think?
All right, let's go.
Matt Sundin.
Number 6, the highest answer left on the board. Congratulations, Adam. Congratulations, Adam. Adam for that one. All right. So it's now a 4-3 lead. There are 3 answers left on the board. Number 8, 9, and 10. 8, 9, and 10. Most goals scored by a non-Canadian in the National Hockey League. Mitch Gallo for the win.
Patrick Kane.
Oh, no. Okay, you just give them the microphone. Don't stop embarrassing yourself. Come on, Mitch. No, that's the wrong answer. All right, guys, you are still alive. Gallo has a 4-2 lead. Oh, it's 4-3. Sorry, you're right. It's 4-3. It's 4-3 because Adam's answer. There's number 8, 9, and 10 remaining.
But they better not be cheating with their phones.
I don't really care. Gallo, you should have already won that. You said Patrick Kane was right. All right, I need an answer.
We are going to go with JR.
Jeremy Roenick. Number 10 on the list with 513 goals. Congratulations. It is now 4-4. 4-4. Mitch Gallo's pride is on the line. There is only 2 answers remaining here in the Pop Quiz Top 10. Number 8 and number 9. Mitch, I hope you get them right because it would be embarrassing if you left to Eric and Ryan, John and Steve. I forget their names already. What do you got?
I will go with Alex Kovalev.
Oh, my God. I'm so embarrassed for you. Oh, my God. You guys, this is your window. There's 2 names left on this Pop Quiz Top 10.
That is the most wrong answer we've ever heard here.
Yeah, I know. Alec Kovalev. That is not correct. Pop Quiz Top 10, Mitch Gallo and Steve and Jeremy have 4 as well. Guys, can you give me an answer to take the lead at 5-4? It's 4-4 right now. You guys want to go ask a friend?
No, we haven't needed one.
I would ask Adam. I would ask Adam right now. There's 2 more names, non-Canadians on the most goals scored in the National Hockey League on a list that I made that did not have Jagger on it at number 1. So my list has Roenick at number 9, but he was actually number 10. I'm looking at 8 and 9.
Keith Kachuk.
5-4 for 2 random dudes. Keith Kachuk is number 8. There is only 1 name left on this Pop Quiz Top 10. If Gallo gets it right, he wins because he did get the number 1 answer. But if he gets it wrong and they get another shot, this could be devastating.
Okay, well, don't shit on the answer because he did score 76 in a season. So I'm going to go with Alex McGillney.
Number 14. For the win. For the win. Alex and Brett are going for it. Alex and Brett for the win. There's only 1 name left in this Pop Quiz Top 10 to dethrone Gallo as the winningest Pop Quiz Top 10. Can I give you the number of how many goals he scored?
Sure.
525 in his career. And the best part is Gallo's going to be so mad when he hears the name.
Why would Gallo be mad?
I just gave you a clue. Justin's like, yes, I know who it is.
Peter Forsberg.
Oh, no, it's not him. The other guy that he loves so much. Gallo for the win. Gallo, who's your favorite player? Who's your favorite player that no one ever talks about? Just win it right now.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Oh, my God. He scored 525 goals in the National Hockey League, and you don't know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, that's my favorite player.
Anybody else here think that they know who they're talking about? Come here. Come tell me. Come tell me. If you say it, you win everything. No. I don't care. I don't care about what their points are. I don't. If you say who it is, then you win.
It's a guess. It's a shot in the dark. It's a guess. Kovalchuk.
Oh my God, you're so wrong.
That's Sean's.
I like Kovalchuk.
Yeah.
But Gallo likes who?
They said Forsberg.
Yeah, but who do you also like? Non-Canadians, most scores. Does anybody not know who this is? It's like Caitlin let you know it's some
Oh, a
European guy.
Slovak player. Marian Hossa.
See, you just had. I think you guys are a couple. Congratulations, Mitch Gallo. It's Marian Hossa. 5-5 tie.
I do like Hossa quite a lot.
You guys are
Yes, it's
losers.
true.
Thanks for participating, Joe.
But
And
$50 Putsinville, $50 Vivaldi.
yes. And John, for losing, you don't get $50. Good job, guys. I'm so look.
You know the one I would never have thought of?
Who's that?
And good on
Keith
good
Tkachuk?
on, good on Eric. I would never have thought
538
Keith Tkachuk.
goals. Keith
Yeah.
Tkachuk. No one got number 11, Peter Bondra.
Another Slovak player.
Yeah, there you go. But I know how much you love Hossa.
Yeah. First ballot Hall of Famer in
Do
my
we have
mind.
time? Do we have time to do the classic sports arguments?
I don't know. Somebody check our counter there. Where
I don't
are we at?
Thanks.
How much time? We don't want this to be 30 minutes. What do you think?
I don't know. You tell me.
We could do it very quickly.
All right. So now we do classic sports arguments. And usually this could be who's the greatest goal scorer all time, Gretzky or Ovechkin. I don't know why Bure's not in that conversation.
Hey, goals per game.
Well, yeah, he's one of the greatest goal scorers of all time. The classic sports argument that we want to tackle today is who's going to be a better team in 21-22. I learned that from our crowd today. Don't say the 20s, just 21-22.
21-22.
Will it be the Montreal Canadiens or the Toronto Maple Leafs?
I'll let you start. You're
Well,
very,
hold on.
You
I
were
just-
very animated before about this topic.
Yeah, but the mics weren't on.
I know. Is that why you're screaming?
I don't know. I want to get a feel from everybody here at Labrosse. Who thinks the Montreal Canadiens will be better than the Toronto Maple Leafs this year? Who thinks the Toronto Maple Leafs will be better than the Montreal Canadiens this year? No, it's a podcast. I need
guys.
noise.
You guys,
All right,
got
okay.
to make noise.
Hold on. Let me.
I was saying Boo Earns.
All right, hold on. Let's try with like some clapping or something, okay? So let me try this again. Who thinks the Canadiens will be better than the Toronto Maple Leafs this year? Who thinks the Leafs will be better than the Canadiens this year? See, I mean, in a little noise. Habs have it on that
Yeah,
one.
I feel like I'm going to be fighting an uphill battle here.
All right, so Mitch, I'm going to ask you. You're taking the Leafs.
I think the Leafs are a better team.
I'm
yes.
going to take the Canadiens. Why do you think the Leafs are going to be better than the Canadiens this year?
Well, the point differential was what between the two last year? 10 points?
I don't know, maybe 6.
6 to 10 points, okay.
Hold on. Before you say any of that, it was 3-1.
It was 3-1. That's a small sample size of 7 games there, Campbell, where the Habs won one more game than the Leafs did.
Well, they played 17 times, and the one who won the last game was able to move on to the Stanley Cup final.
Yes, I understand how the playoffs work. Are we talking about playoffs, or are we talking about the regular season?
I'm talking about who's going to be the better team, who's going to finish higher in the standings at
Higher-
the end of
okay.
82 games this year.
Higher in the standings. So I'll
Yeah.
go with the team that did it last year that hasn't really changed. I don't...
They haven't changed?
I don't think they've really changed from a year ago.
They lost their goalie that they thought was good, but was shit
He's-
anyways, in
he's not-
Anderson,
he's not the goalie.
and they got
He's-
a worse goalie.
He's not the goalie who played last year.
Yeah, I know, but Campbell wasn't good enough.
Well,
and then they got
he
this
was
other
good
guy,
enough to finish
Mrazek.
10 points
They got
ahead.
a bunch of backups. That's all they have, and the Canadiens have 2 starters.
But it's what they had last year.
What
And
they
by
have?
the way, Jake Allen's not a starter. Relax.
I'm going to put my hand up. Jake Allen is better than Campbell or Mrazek. That's my. I'll take Jake Allen for 40 games.
No, hold
or
on. You
35.
said the Canadians have 2 starters.
Yeah.
Jake Allen is a backup goalie.
If Jake Allen was on the Canadiens, he would be the starter. On the Leafs, he would be the starter. Jake Allen's better than Jack Campbell or Peter Mrazek.
I do not think he's better than Mrazek.
He is definitely better than
I
Peter
don't.
Mrazek.
And trust me, I've watched Jake Allen for a long time.
Yeah, so have I.
When the games matter, couple bad goals sneak by.
Let me tell you something about Jake Allen. He's not going to play in the games that matter. Carey Price will.
That's fair. But
He's not going to play in the games that matter. So it doesn't matter when he
anyways,
plays the 35
goaltending-
games.
The goaltending position in the NHL
Check to the
doesn't
Canadians.
Really
Check to the
matter.
Canadians.
Okay,
Okay,
fine.
check to the Canadians.
Yeah, fine. Give
Okay,
them-
go.
They're better in goal. That's fine.
All right, good. You have what on blue line?
Goaltending doesn't
Well, on the
matter.
blue line, what do you have? Morgan Riley?
I think they're. I think the
Jake
Leafs.
Muzzin.
I think the Leafs are pretty balanced on the blue line.
After Riley and Muzzin, who do they have?
They have Sandin, who is
who's never really been a regular in the NHL.
neither is
so-
Romanov. So,
Okay.
like, what's your point? Like, comparing
Romanov's-
Sandin to Romanov.
They're gonna,
Sandin was a higher pick in the same draft as Romanov.
yeah, Romanov's
Yet
gonna.
Romanov is going to be a Norris Trophy winner to Habs fans, and Sandin is what?
Yeah, no, but here's the
goal?
thing: Sandin and Liljegren have to be a top 4, where Romanov is going to be a number 6. There's a difference there.
Yeah.
They have Sandin and Liljegren playing in their top 4, where Romanov is a 6 until he proves
Yeah.
he's a top 4.
I don't know if he's going to be playing in their top 4.
Okay, sure. What else do they have on the blue line?
Their blue line is balanced.
Balanced.
It's balanced. It's balanced the
What
whole
does
way
balance
through.
mean?
Balance means that you're going to have Riley on
Holloway?
one pairing, Muzzin on another pairing, and then your third pairing, you're probably going to have Dermott and Sandin.
Yeah, Dermott is a 7-8. Dermott and Kulak are the same player.
Okay.
Sandin or Romanov, same player.
I'll take Dermott over Kulak.
Okay, and so who
And
is Muzzin playing?
I'll
with?
take Riley over Petrie, and I will take Muzzin over Sherratt or Edmondson or whatever.
Sure, but
stay-at-home
okay,
defenseman we're
but
talking
Riley and Muzzin have to play with somebody.
Yeah.
Who's Riley playing with? Okay, TJ Brody, congratulations. I know how to give away a puck in my own zone.
about. Okay, I'll take TJ Brody over Savard or Sherratt or Edmondson.
I'll take Sherrod over TJ Brody. That's fine.
That is, that's a take.
Sure, but
That's a
we're talking
take.
about an overall defensive ability here.
Yeah, Brody's
Like
not an
what do you think the
offensive, really
difference of
defensive.
point production of let's bring this all back to the number 1. Riley and Petrie, number 1s.
Yeah.
What do you think the point differential will be on the 2?
I don't know, 4 to 5.
Okay, perfect. That's fine. Same thing. Let's move to the forwards because I don't think we're going to agree on the defense.
Okay.
Matthews, Marner, Tavares, Nylander.
Mhm.
Canadians have nothing to compare to them.
That's right.
Who's the 5th best forward on the Leafs?
Who is the 5th best forward on the Leafs?
Jason Spezza. He's 40 years old.
So, who cares what his age is? I care about production. I'm not going to look at a player's birth certificate when I'm making an opinion on
You
it.
just told me that Jason Spezza was the 5th best forward on
No,
the Leafs.
you said,
that is a problem.
You said that Jason Spezza was the
You agreed
5th
with me.
best. No, I just said that I don't care what his birthday says.
But my point is, if you're going to live another season with those 4 guys and you're going to drive them into the ground, it's not going to last. Someone's going to get hurt. Someone's going to screw up, and it's just not going to work. I love all those 4 players. You know I do.
Yeah.
Matthews, Marner, Tavares, and Nylander. They are great. But there is a problem when that is all you have. Spezza, Simmons, Bunting, these guys just don't put the fear into the opposition.
But I could start talking about that with the Canadians' 4th-line players, too. Lehkonen, Armia, Evans, Paquette, Perreault. I could do that same exercise of rolling my eyes at the
You're
bottom
talking-
6 of the Canadians.
You're talking about the Canadians' 4th line when I'm talking about the Canadians, the Leafs' 2nd line.
You're not, though. You're talking about 4 of the 6 players that are going to play in their top 6. They don't match up. And,
Yeah.
and then you're talking about the bottom 6 players on each team.
There's nothing that the Leafs have to compare to the depth on the wing that the Canadians have in a.
Campbell, let me put it to you
who's-
like this.
who's
Let
Josh-
me put it to you like this.
Who's Josh Anderson on the Leafs? Who's Toffoli on the Leafs? Who is Caulfield on the Leafs? And give me a Nick Robertson all you want. That guy has done nothing in the National Hockey League.
Leafs top 6.
Yeah.
No matter who plays in it, with the 4 that they have, you could put in whatever plugs as the other 2 spots. The Leafs top 6 will score more than the Montreal Canadiens players combined.
All of them.
All of them.
Their top 6 will score. What do we put on the line here? Some Campbell Gallup here?
We could put whatever you want on the line.
Their top 6, with variations because it will change,
will score more than the Canadiens.
I will take that bet.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
I'll take the Canadians.
Well, no, the bet is who is going to make the playoffs. Or who is going to be higher in the standings, Leafs or Canadiens. That's the bet I want you to take because that's the argument you're going so adamantly with.
Yeah, the Canadians will finish higher.
Okay,
than
so
the Leafs.
that's the bet you have to make.
They have a better offense overall. They have a better defense overall, and they have better goaltending overall.
They have better goaltending. You're right about
Habs
that.
will be 2 or 3, and the Leafs will be 4 or 5.
All right, let's put a bet on that then.
Let's do it. How many Campbell Gallows you want to put on the line?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. Do we pay for this stuff?
That's why I don't see much of. All
right.
That's nothing at stake there.
Are we
Who
doing a
cares?
chicken suit or something?
Sure, we'll figure it out at another time.
All right. It's the voice of the Montreal Canadiens, Dan Robertson here.
Who probably would be on my side of this argument, even though he's the voice of the Canadians.
Are the Habs or Leafs better? And don't talk about game last night.
Somebody get this man a beer.
And everybody order a beer. Thank you very much. Are we done?
Yeah, I think we're
All
done.
right. Thank you very much. Dan showed up. We're done. Thanks for everybody participating. I'm sorry that we left Post-its everywhere. We probably should pick them up. And the wind took them.
That's okay.
What do you say at the end of every podcast?
Yeah, take the time to click, listen, subscribe, and do all the things that help us get better, what is it, analytics?
Yeah.
Yeah, better podcast. Rate, review, and subscribe.
And
Thank you. Thank you.
you thank Caitlin again because she won you the pop quiz.
Yes.
She won you the pop quiz. Cheers.
Cheers.